those little LEDs in the speaker, they don't come close to the level of warning that these things do. Wow. Hey everyone, today we have this blind spot ambient light monitoring system from Tesstudio. Check this out. All right, right now it's not doing a whole lot, but being like ambient lighting that we can change the color of, you know, ambient light stuff. But most importantly, it gives you that blind spot monitoring. I'm about to show you everything that it does. We'll do an unboxing, take a look at it closer, and then install. We'll do an install. It's really easy. The install's simple. Just remember the discount code TESLAMARK. All the links are below. TESLAMARK will save you the most amount of money always. All right, let me show you what it can do. Left turn signal. Yep. Right turn signal. Yep. Okay, now let me test this. Turn signal on and red. No, don't do it. As expected, these things are way brighter at night. Look at that. Check out throttle mode. The more you throttle, the more LED you get. What do these three red LEDs mean? Preconditioning. Your battery is in heat. I mean, you're heating your battery. All right, let's talk about how to change the color of the strip. And you use the right scroll wheel and, you know, up or down, and you can scroll through the different colors. There's sometimes a little bit of a delay, and then sometimes it jumps to a different color first, and then it settles on the one it's supposed to, like there. It's just like settled on red. I don't know what the deal with that is, but you have to be in park to do this. And here, when you get to where it's off, that will be like the throttle mode. So it only lights up, you know, and it goes across when you, the more you press on the throttle. It's then as soon as you go down another one, it will then go back into the light. So that is how you get to the different colors and modes. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so this is going to plug into our computer, the CAN bus. And then we've got some kind of control module here, USB-C, and then this is going to plug into our LED strip. All right, and we've already got our 3M tape on here. That is nice. Okay, and then a fish line. Show you what this is all about, but this is going to be very easy to install. Let me show you that now. Let's go. And this is very simple. This port is just here, open for access. Once you plug this in, you see you got a daisy chain here in case you got any other accessories you want to plug into. You got it. This one here has to unplug, push a tab in and out. Same deal here. Plug this back in here. All right, pass through. Okay, now, before we run this thing and tape it all up, let's make sure it works. Plug the USB-C in here. Plug this guy in here. Power the car back up. All right, this guy is up and running. All right, now let's get the LED run. All right, so I got pretty lucky here. I just started throwing this fish line underneath right in there, and almost like second time through it just started poking through here. So what I am going to do, tape this end of it to here and pull it through. All right, so I'm mocking it up so that I can basically even it out. I'm using a little electric tape over here just to keep this end down, and then going over here and bringing this down and just kind of looking to see, you know, how well centered we are. And I think we're good. And then another thing I'm doing is, again, just keeping this here with the electric tape. I'm going to put this back on. This is an aftermarket dash plate, you know, by the way. But I'm going to put this back on just to see if this is in a good spot. before I take the backing off of that tape, because once you put that tape down, you know, you can get the thing off, but it's not the kind of tape that you could be putting on and off all day long. So I want to make sure that I have it in a good spot in terms of, you know, how far back and up we are, you know, whatever. So I'm going to keep going with this and then tell you where I end up. All right, let's do a little bit of cleanup over here. There's a lot of room in here, so really no big deal. Over here again, just tuck everything up, make it nice and neat. And then up here and including under the dash, get some electrical tape and just kind of tape these wires up. So you do not want them to be like in the way of one of these tabs when you start pushing things in, because obviously you're going to mess the wire up. So that is advised. Otherwise, yeah, we're good here. I'm just going to tuck everything back in. There's a couple of big tabs that slide in here. Focus on that, as well as making sure that this goes underneath there. Put that tab back in. And then just look under there, make sure all that's lined up. Put this back in. Ooh, that back in yet. This guy, just kind of look and see what we got going on there. We got to focus on this one. Make sure we get it behind there. And then line these tabs up.